We go in with the silver. I want to get 3 more.
Sorry?
I want to get 3 more.
3 more? Okay. Yep.
Watch. I'll be sold out before you know it.
That's a great show.
You're
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's what you want.
I took as much as I could.
you're pretty low on a lot of your DC color
Well, you know,
ones
I
back
didn't-
here.
I didn't. Yeah, nobody buys those. The Batman, even though I did 4 issues of Batman, Superman I never did. So Superman, Batman, but I did bring quite a few of the Wonder Woman. You know.
Well, that's what Teresa's a big Wonder Woman fan. We was trying to figure out what Wonder Woman books you did.
I call them the DC girls. No, it was strictly poster art.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
They can go back and use the white.
Hey, Kong fam. So I hope you like that look at the pop culture power show that went on this weekend in Houston. Thank you to Edwin that promoted the show and got it all together. And it was a great time. I volunteered. I was there on Friday morning. I helped arrange and set up all those dealers and vendors and stuff there in the show. Oh, it's a lot of hard work, but it was definitely good. It looked like everybody had a great time. Thank you to all the guests. I mean, everybody was so great. Larry Hama was a pleasure. Roy Thomas was a pleasure. It was just a really good time. Also got to meet up with some of the other YouTube fam that we've never met in person. So Teresa and Weapon X. So can't wait to see y'all again. Alright, so let's look at some hauls. The first thing I have, I actually didn't buy at the show, but I met up with Ty, which is Nice X Collectibles. And this is a trade he and I had made a couple weeks back, and we just went ahead and met up at the show. Really nice. Captain Marvel 41. I know you think, Shelby, what's important about Captain Marvel 41, especially in a 7.5? Why would you do that? And it's because of right there at the top, hopefully that shows. It is a double cover and a Mark Jewelers. So that was just incredible. I traded him a Mark Jewelers for his Hobgoblin for this. And yeah, so just really happy to pick that up. It's just incredible. Double cover and a Mark Jeweler. So, yeah, very cool. All right. I did pick this up. A little Silver Age Avengers. First Ultron. Saw it and is at a good price. I think I can press and clean it. Maybe get it up to a VF. So what did I get signed? You know, Roy Thomas did the Avengers for a long time. He did not have anything to do with this book, but it is signed by George Perez. So I thought it'd be nice just to get Roy Thomas's signature added to that. So now it's double signed by George Perez, the late George Perez, and Roy Thomas. I also had this book that was already signed by Steve Englehart, and Roy Thomas did write this book, and so I got him sign that. I kind of did the same thing with Larry Hama. I had this book that was signed by Mark Texeira. Larry Hama did write this book. This is now a double signed by Larry Hama and Mark Texeira. Larry Hama also wrote this book. This is signed by Michael Golden, the artist, and now it's signed by Larry Hama. So very happy to get that. Get all those signed. Those will go into the personal collection. All right, let's start off with some of the weird stuff that I collect. So for some reason, I'm trying to collect all these Christian Spire comics. I remember them as a kid. I grew up in a very religious household. I know it's hard to believe. My parents liked me reading comics, but these were the only things I could read at my grandparents' house. So I couldn't carry my regular comics over there because, you know, demons, Satan, villains, dressing up in costumes and all that stuff. But I could read the Christian Spire comics at my grandparents' house. Adam and Eve. Don't look like the original Adam and Eve, but cool snake kind of making the and in the thing, in the logo. And then this one I'd never seen, and it's not Christian Spire, it's Logos or Ogos. I talked to a couple people about it, and they were like, yeah, I've never seen that. So it was so interesting, I had to pick it up. It's only $5. So Prison to Praise. I'm going to have to do a little more research on that one. And if y'all know anything about it, just drop a comment. I am trying to show more love to my Charlton and Gold Key collection. This is a book I've picked up a couple times. I don't think any of my copies are in this good a shape, and this is a not a reprint, but the Mighty Crusaders was a Charlton book back in the 60s, reintroduced in the 70s. That's why it says All New Adventures of the Mighty Crusaders, and this is art done by Rich Buckler. So really happy to pick that up, especially only for $5. I just liked it. It almost looks like Kubert art, Trag and the Sky Gods. I remember this book as a kid. I remember having this book as a kid. Getting it in like one of those Gold Key 3-packs or something. So yeah, when I saw it, I've had this book a couple times in my life. But yeah, I just went and picked it up. I have to check more and see who the artist and stuff is. Now some nicer things. Oh, beautiful 60s Silver Age Charlton. The Mini Ghost of Dr. Graves, 72. It does look like Ditko art. I'm going to have to check. Ditko is doing a lot of the art for Charlton during this time period. So I am, again, trying to show a little love to that area of my collection. But just a beautiful, beautiful, kind of weird, like the UPC code is in blue and such. But yeah, Ditko, Mini Ghosts of Dr. Graves. And then this is really cool. I just had to pick it up. High grade Flash Gordon, number 18, Kaluta art in this. So it's just a beautiful copy. Now I've cleaned and pressed some Charltons. Now what I found out is their paper quality is way, way lower than Marvel and DC. But because of that, it gives their books just a certain odd color that you don't see with other Silver Age books. It almost bleeds out a little bit because the paper is so cheap and it absorbs the ink in a different way that it just really gives it a different look. And I'll have to admit, I kind of like it. Do not try to clean a Charlton book from the 60s. have made that mistake, and I won't do it again. It's just something about the color and the look of these. I just really enjoy adding these to my collection. Okay, now some odd stuff. Y'all probably seen a couple of videos where I like to pick up promotional books, and particularly Golden Age promotional books. That's not an area that a lot of people really are into, but I am. And this is a really great one. This is Snow White, Walt Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in the Milky Way. So it is a promotional book for the American Dairy Association. Very cool. This is late 40s. And then all of these are what's called March of Comics. So they're little giveaways and stuff. They were for shoe stores and things like that. But this is a really interesting one. Laurel and Hardy, the Jetsons, Daffy Duck and Tweety, Tom and Jerry. And you can see, notice for these promotional books, the bottom is blank, so you could come in and do your own store stamp, or you could have them print these for you. So this company Han Shoes actually had them print these for them, but then you could, like I said, get the blanks where you could just do a stamp. And then this is for Lazy Bones shoes, Tarzan, another blank, a Tarzan, and then Mr. Ed for Robin Hood shoes. So I don't know why shoe stores, but I'm sure there's a history there somewhere. I'm gonna have to figure it out. So, but really cool promotional books. Super happy to add these to the collection, and I might know where some more are. So I'm working with someone right now to maybe pick up a nice large collection of these. So I'll keep y'all informed. Hey Comic Fam, so it's me. It's the next day. If you couldn't tell, I was wore out yesterday, and I forgot to show a whole stack of books. So we got Jack. We had Jack, but we do have Freeway over here. So let's look at these great books I picked up. Oh, I was so wore out. Again, picking up some of these Ditko Charlton. Beautiful copy of Strange Tales. Oh, get that stretch, Freeway. Really cool Ditko Ghostly Tales. Look at that. Man, Luca's Evil Eye. Oh, amazing stuff. Another Ditko Beauty, Ghostly Tales. And then a few nice things here. I'd always wanted one of these and never had picked it up. Plastic Man #1. Another book I've owned a couple of times. Always happy to pick it up. Batman 200. Look at that. I love the pink background showing all the older Batman issues and such. So really nice. Beautiful copy of Sylvester, or Tweety and Sylvester #8, I believe. Yep. Just a cool cover. Not something I'm really collecting, but it is one of those nice 1960s Charlton. Love and Romance #6. Just, I don't know, just really cool. Weird cover. Laurel and Hardy #1. Gold key. And then the last, The Flying Nun, Sally Fields herself. Nice 12-cent Dell copy. So The Flying Nun #1. Don't know how many was in this series, The Flying Nun, but we got the #1. So anyway, that's it. Thank y'all all again. All right, thank y'all for joining me today. That's it for the video. I really appreciate y'all joining in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell anytime you'll see me or see Freeway's passed out over here asleep. But with that, I'm gonna say, remember, peace, love, and comics. Bye, all.